This city, man, this is the best American League city I've ever played in. These people are amazing. The adrenaline that we fed off of this team, yeah, we won this cup, but this city won this cup. I mean, it's unbelievable. I can't even explain it.
Wherever we go, you know that we will show. The party starts with us. The party starts with us, us. Wherever we go,
another day in GRG paradise.
the party starts with us.
A historic day in downtown Grand Rapids as fans are here to celebrate the Grand Rapids Griffins' second Calder Cup championship, the first title the team's ever won on home ice.
Hey guys, we're actually right by the parade. Check this out. Black, silver, and red Ford F-150s, team colors right now. As you can see, a lot of people lined up along Monroe here too, but the real party again down at Rosa Park.
Wherever we go, you know that we will show. The party starts with us.
Please welcome the longtime voice of your Grand Rapids Griffins. Where is he? The immortal Bob Kaiser!
Welcome, Griffins fans. And hey, by the way, thanks for the standing ovation. Of course, there's no seats to sit in, are there? So, anyway, I'll take it as a standing ovation. Hey, so I got a little emotional at the end of that game 6. And there were some people that were accusing me of crying. Well, you know what? I was. You spend 8 months around the sport you love, around the best group of players, coaches, and staff that's ever been assembled. You're part of the best organization amongst the best fans in all the sports. You know what? Then you win a title, you're damn right I'm gonna cry. And I'm gonna apologize in advance right now, first for using that word. But secondly, I'll probably cry today too. I'm a highly emotional guy and I live and die with my team, especially this group. Unbelievable season. So in order to help cover me a little bit, if I do start getting really emotional, I can't do this without my broadcast partner of 17 years with TV's Larry Fagursky.
The reason we're all here and the reason that we've been celebrating for the past week, let's bring in the boys who made it possible. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2017 Calder Cup champion, Grand Rapids Griffins.
Assistant coach with the Griffins several years later.
Griffins, you guys rock!
Now the head coach in the second year. Todd Nelson led this team to 100 points, one of just 4 teams out of 30 to reach the century mark in points. He's won 5 of 6 playoff series in 2 years with a record of 20-8. 15-4 this year, including, as I mentioned, 10-0 at Van Andel Arena. And he became the 3rd person to ever win the Calder Cup as a player, an assistant coach, and now a head coach. And I don't know how many of you heard, I asked him before Game 5 in Syracuse in the pregame show. I loved his response when I said, Coach, in the perfect world, wouldn't you love to be able to go back to Grand Rapids and win the Calder Cup in front of our great fans in our tremendous building? And his response was, Bob, you guarantee me a Game 6 win Tuesday night in Van Andel, and I'll throw tonight's game in Syracuse. Ladies and gentlemen, the head coach, Calder Cup champion, Todd Nelson.
much. You know what? In Game 5 against Syracuse, we dropped that game, and we knew that we were coming home, and we'd have to win at home. And you guys have been unbelievable all year. I knew that if we had 2 cracks at it with our wonderful fans, Syracuse did not have a chance. And that's what happened. Thank you for your support all throughout the year. It was a hell of a year. You know what? It was unbelievable. We capped it off the right way. And as far as I'm concerned, we're all champions today. I'd just like to say thanks to many people. Obviously our ownership, Dan and Dave, thank you so much for giving us the tools to succeed. Also, Detroit, Kenny Holland, Ryan Martin. Ryan works his tail off to try to find the right pieces to the puzzle, and he definitely did that this year. To my staff, I want my staff to come out here. Benny, come on. Ben Simon, assistant coach. Bruce Ramsey. Mike Knubel. Brian Mahoney-Wilson, our goaltending coach. Bill Leroy. These guys are unbelievable. These guys make me look good. Every hockey team needs a good leadership group. And that's what we had this year. We had wonderful leaders in the room. And that's really what got us through Game 6. We were down by a goal going to the third period, and the guys all stuck together, and we ended up tying it up and then winning it. And you need to have a very good captain, and I think Nathan Page did an unbelievable job this year.
Thank you so much, everybody. I just want to thank you guys from a player's perspective. That Game 6, we don't do it without you. After we scored that third goal, it was like there was wind at our tail the whole time. We could just feel it. All the boys said, you guys took over and you pushed us. It was like skating downhill. And we just want to thank you very much. And I want to thank everybody again. I don't want to go over everything, but once again, the wives, girlfriends, family, this is why we're here. We can't do it without them. They're everything to us. So thank you. My wife, she's everything. My 2 children, to have them here, just thank you. So let's start with the guys. We'll introduce all the guys that made this possible. Starting with my assistant captain, the most serious guy in the team, as you can tell. Matt Ford. Next up, probably the most legendary guy to never play a hockey game in the American Hockey League. Just building on his resume. And he's a future Hall of Famer in my book, Dan Cleary. Working the camera back there, one of the unsung heroes of this season. We don't get here to this point without him. We had 3 goaltenders that made this possible to get to the playoffs. Cal Heater. One of our all-stars came in, he lit this league on fire, and you'd be happy you get to see him because you may never see him again. He's got too much talent, guys. Matt Laredo. When you win a championship, you win because the young guys come in as rookies and they step up and take big roles. And I truly believe we won that last game on our penalty kill. And the guy starting off every face-off in those kills was this guy, Dominic Turgeon. Another unsung hero, a guy that was heart and soul in the locker room. I was captain this year, but these rookies came in and were captains of their clubs last year, and really, we get credit for leadership, but I barely have to do anything when the young guys are leaders already as rookies, and this is one of those guys in that group. It's Mike Barkowski. Another one of our warriors on the penalty kill, the first guy out there with Turge, blocking shots. These guys, they take it, their feet, they can barely walk some days from taking those pucks, and trust me, it hurts. But these guys are willing to do it for us, for their friends, for their family, for the fans. Guys like Colin Campbell. Next, another one of our rookies. Got a bright future ahead of him. Another thing, sometimes you go through stretches where you're not in the lineup, but there's a positive attitude coming to the rink every day, and that's how you win championships, when you have that type of characters all throughout. And I can't thank you enough the way you carried yourself. Dylan Sadoway. Another one of our leaders, one of the older guys in the group. So some days he physically took over games, and you guys saw it. He could just have the ability to put two guys on his shoulder and set somebody up back door, and that's why he had 20 points in the playoffs and carried us to the victory. Is Eric Tangered. The next guy, no introduction needed, guys. It's the MVP. One of three guys that was here 4 years ago and were able to win it, and a brother to me. We've been through a lot. To play 5 seasons with somebody, it's a special thing, and to do with a guy like this even more. Brian Lashoff. Next up's my roommate on the road, also fellow All-Star. Hope you guys enjoyed watching him. I'm not sure his future is going to be bright, so we don't know how much we'll see of him again. Robbie Rosa. Another one of the former captains, but that came in as a rookie and took a leadership role, made my life so much easier. And when we won it 5 years ago, I said we won it because a guy like Luke Glendening really stepped up and came on nowhere. This is our Luke Glendening this year, Kyle Criscola. Another one of the rankers in the back end. 2 huge goals to get the victory in Syracuse. Dan Renouf. Another one of our assistant captains. Played more than anybody on our team on the ice in every situation. And you don't win championships without superstar caliber players. And that's who he is for our team. Anybody else? He's the guy you want on the ice first, is Ben Street. Next up, the Big Mac truck. It's got to be a fan favorite because he's a favorite of the guys. He's our security blanket. We don't win the Calder Cup unless we make that trade, so thank you, Ryan Martin, Ken Holland, for bringing the Big Mac in and taking care of all the boys. Another one of our rookie superstars. He really came a long way this year and just scored some huge goals for her, and the talent levels through the roof. And what a bright future for this guy, Evgeny Svechnikov. Another unsung hero, a guy that we lost Rosie for a while. This guy stepped in, won us so many hockey games, came into Syracuse. Toughest job in hockey to come off the bench, and he pitched a shutout in those last 2 periods. And the boys all over him. Eddie Piscola. Next guy, the best one-liners in the league here. One of the anchors in the back end, played a huge role for us this season, shutting down top lines. Connor Allen. Next up, Fordo and I's son, and I'm sure one of your favorites. Everybody loves little Joe Hickett. Another 2-time Calder Cup champion on and off the ice, Mitch Callahan. Another one of Detroit's amazing draft picks that has a real bright future. You got a little taste of him, and you're going to see a lot more of him next year. Phil Hronik. Along the same line, we're lucky to get this guy at the end of the season. He's the Swedish Tyler Bertuzzi. He's a playoff clutch guy. Axel Holmström. Who can say what can you say about this guy? He scored the game-winning goal. He's the reason we won the Calder Cup. Man, first.
Nice shot, Berkey!
This guy's 6'6" and can play the puck. Jared Coro. Next up, our leading scorer in playoffs. Played every single role for us. Huge part of this team and an amazing future for the Red Wings ahead of him. Thomas Nosek. I want to thank you all again, and before I go off, once again, thank the staff, the coaches, the men so much, and the training staff, the guys behind the scenes. They do everything for us, and we love these guys. You guys all love them too. You see them out in the city. They're a huge part of what we do, so I just want to thank them before I leave. And thank you guys.